Had Oba in here at 1, packing up niggas left and right. But there's only one man that could defeat the nigga that you think can pack up everybody. And that's bum ass Brock Lesnar. What an eventful evening.
Yes, for sure. We have your new men and women's Royal Rumble winner in Roman Reigns and Liv Morgan. How y'all feeling about it, y'all? How y'all feeling about the winners of the Royal Rumble today? Are y'all for it? Are y'all against it? How y'all feeling, man?
We gotta break this down, bro. We gotta break this down, man. I'm not mad at it, but you know what my gripe is and what my gripe's about. You know, we'll get to that, but I'm not mad at it. I feel like they know who. I feel like they know what's gonna help bring the spark back. That's what I feel like. They know what the spark, what's needed. Liv, I think, well, we predicted Liv to win. So shout out to us for our predictions. Go ahead, give us a hand clap if you predicted it as well. Go ahead. Hussein.
I know Hussein.
I'm gonna tell you, in the Women's Royal Rumble, we'll start there. I'm gonna tell you who I was really proud of and who to me showed out in the Royal Rumble. For one, we gotta put some respect on Lash Legend. We gotta give it to Lash Legend.
Yeah, she did a thing.
She looked good. She looked good in there. I like Lash. I love how they made her look. She looked dominant. She looked like she knew what she was doing. Minimals on the botches, if there were any. And she actually looked pretty good. And like she looked like she's deserved and supposed to be there. It doesn't look like it was just forced or anything like that, because she kind of came in and was real chill through the beginning of her being in the ring in the moment. And as it got towards the end, she started to cook and start doing her thing. Another one that I actually have grown to really like, and I didn't really know much about her until, of course, she appeared on some of the main rosters and maybe one or twice in the NXT. Sol Ruka.
Yeah, Sol Ruka did her thing. Yeah. Sol Ruka did her thing.
I'm actually gonna be keeping my eyesight on Sol Ruka. I actually love her style. I like how she wrestles, and her finisher is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has one of my favorite finishers of the women wrestlers right now.
The Soul Snatcher.
WWE. Yeah, I really like. I can see what they could do with Soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hope they do push her in some kind of way. I do feel like she can really main event and be a big time wrestler. I mean, because she got everything that it would take to actually be at the top. So I'm actually really proud of Soul, and it was good to see her in there, and she lasted throughout the whole Royal Rumble. So that's another thing that they got right. And they didn't kind of get rid of her too early. A sleeper. I hate the Chelsea Greens. Well, not Chelsea Green. Maxine Dupree situation. I kind of see what they're doing with that. Her situation with Becky and Natty. They're still gonna be telling the story there. I mean, Becky eliminating her is still gonna be tension there. I'm ready for that to be over with, but I can tell they're just trying to kind of let that bleed over for a little bit for story. I could eventually see a triple threat with them. Who knows? They can build it that way, especially with Natty eliminating Becky after Becky eliminated Maxine. That is something that I can see as well. Kiana James, that is another one. I'm glad you guys reminded me. She's another one who went in there and held her own and was not a quick toss out. You know what I'm saying? So give it up for Kiana as well. She did her thing. Jordan Grace, she did hers as well. And I mean, literally a lot of these women, the Women's Royal Rumble, after you went back and seen the entire night, you appreciated the Women's Royal Rumble a little bit better. Because they really started the show and they actually held it down, and it was interesting as hell. I mean, to see what happened with Asuka and Kairi, of course, Io, of course, Rhea, you know what I'm saying? Raquel, Liv, Roxanne. I mean, it was so many stories within the story that you can kind of see where they were going to go. I really needed to see what was going to happen at the Royal Rumble to see what we can might get into their heads of what they're trying to do for the future of
Hmm.
storytelling on WWE. This is the dissension of Judgment Day.
Yeah,
It's time, right?
yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I think for me is whose side does Roxanne fall on?
Yeah, that's gonna be the interesting one. Who will Roxanne side with? Will she side with Raquel since they've gotten closer since Liv was out,
Mm-hmm.
or will she side with Liv? Who knows? But I mean, the story is there, and if
Yeah,
I'm Raquel, I'm pissed because
yeah.
not only did you eliminate me when you
Betrayed me,
didn't
bro. You
have to,
smiled about it.
you eliminated me. Then you most likely she's gonna be facing Stephanie because I don't see her going for Jade. That wouldn't even make any sense. So
Yeah.
most likely she's gonna go after Stephanie. Now you're taking the
Ooh, you gonna
spot
go after the
that
title that I'm going for?
yeah, you taking the spot that I've been trying to get at. So
Mm-hmm.
that is gonna create some nice tension there. The question becomes, how does this play out and where does Roxanne's loyalty lie? But I mean, we knew this was happening relatively soon. The question becomes how this is gonna play out and what's gonna
Yeah.
happen when Dominic gets back. How is he gonna
Mm.
feel about all of this? Like it's gonna be very interesting. So they got something to kind of play with leading into WrestleMania. They have time to cook this story, all the way through to WrestleMania. And
Mm-hmm.
I do see most likely Liv going after Stephanie because it just
Stephanie.
makes
Yeah.
sense. It just makes sense for that to happen. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
so Ruka showed out. She looked really
Yeah.
good out there. Man, that double soul snatcher on Liv and Tiffany, Chef's kiss, the
Yeah.
soul
It
snatcher
was
on JC Jane. She didn't even see
JC
it coming.
Jane.
That was so tough. Like, yes, they got
Oh, I see what
something
you did
there.
there. That was so tough.
I wasn't even trying to, but yeah,
Hey, bro. Hey, that's a new thing. Y'all heard it here first.
that was so tough.
That was so tough, man.
Yeah, she really looked good out there. Lash Legend looked really dominant out
Mm-hmm.
there. Uh Jordan Grace looked really good. Not gonna lie to you, man. The women's division is looking pretty bright if they can continue to keep booking these ladies, putting them on the right shows. I still think they need to get rid of the tag titles because a lot of it was just solo acts that are put together as tag teams. I think they
Yeah.
need to get rid of the women's tag titles, go back to just having the men's not men's, the women's solo titles like the Intercontinental in the United States, have more of the
US.
ladies fight for those and have more of the ladies fight for the top championship because they don't have enough people still, even with the potential new additions of some of these NXT ladies, they still don't have enough. Because I don't want to see teams fighting for the tag belts when they could be trying to fight for maybe the Intercontinental Championship. You can freshen that up, or be fighting for the
Unless
Women's United States Championship. So
unless you bring in more people from NXT, team them up, and some of the people that you're trying to push, keep them on
possibly,
singles. You know what I'm saying? I
possibly,
mean, it gives us something to not filler, but it gives them an opportunity to kind of show themselves a little bit
yeah,
more in the potential of going solo. Like we wouldn't have seen how much of a solo star Montez could have been if you didn't pair him with Angelo. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, because sometimes one of the acts might actually take off or be a little bit more appealing to you than the other. So you will see a vision like, hey, this person and this person are tag team champs, but I can see her going. You feel me? Like they could probably use that for, you know, a build, like building up who they think could be the
Mhm.
next. But like I agree though. Like for right now though, you have so many people, and it's so many things that you could do with a lot of people. And I do see what they doing with Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace looked strong, and if you
Yeah, she look
notice,
good out there.
you can tell who they want to push versus who they kind of just trying to see what you look like the Kalani Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
she came in there, she looked strong. People like Kalani, you put in there to see, okay, how does she act on the big stage? How is she wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
How is she putting her moves together? What's her move set? So they literally are testing them as they put some of these acts in there to try to figure out what it is that they're capable of doing. How do you
Mm-hmm.
handle this pressure on the biggest of stages? Thousands of people watching, millions of people at home. And if you can hold it
Mm-hmm.
down, then it's like, okay, I check off on her. She passed this test. Let's see how, what the future looks like, what kind of stories we can build. Um, I think the sleepers to me that really kind of went unnoticed was Bailey and Lyra. Like, it's almost like you forgot they were in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to be disrespectful, but it was just like, they there, they cool,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just kind of like all right, and I get it, but I do hope because I think they had something with Lyra. They really did to me have something with Lyra, um, before she couldn't
Mm-hmm. Hold on,
uh
y'all. Keep going.
before she couldn't go against Becky anymore. I think they had her moving up the ranks to me. She was cold on the mic. She was getting there. Really wasn't too, you know, keen of her mic skills at first until she started to get a little bit more comfortable in her bag and kind of start to find herself a little bit more. So I wish they would have did something with Lyra, like or the whole situation with Bailey. Eventually, I could see them doing this little overly "I'm taking care of my chaotic best friend" thing and kind of going at odds, but I don't know. A little bit to me kind of feels like a lot of it be like a little too predictable sometimes because you can tell eventually, like, hey, Bailey's just a psychotic person that eventually will turn on you. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, but yeah, who was getting packed up the whole match? No offense, no offensive move at all. Uh, Chelsea, but I think she had a little offense when she got in. But I mean, Chelsea
All she
Green,
did was slap Liv. That's it.
yeah, she backhanded her. Now that was a good one.
Yeah, she
Cause
backhanded it, and that was bad about it. But that's
But yeah, that was
we know what Chelsea's gimmick is there for. They've already
yeah,
explained it on WWE Unreal. She's there to enhance other talent. That's all they
yeah,
view her as. That's
yeah.
it.
And it's crazy when. So what does that make? What Secret Harvest? Because if she's enhancing talent, are you enhancing the talent enhancer?
Yep, pretty much. That's all they view her as.
I'll go to catering for that for all that. Then I ain't that desperate to be on TV. Not for real. Like man, that what are you doing on TV?
I mean, she
Like
cool with it. She don't have a problem with it.
okay. I mean, hey, I ain't with it. Hey, whatever whatever floats your boat. I'm cool. Um, Chelsea should manage Matt. I mean, but
Nah,
it's
they're probably gonna
I do
just
like
keep that. I mean, keep that chill.
yeah.
They gonna keep that
I
chill
mean,
because she got her
or not
own
rush
own
into
thing
it.
going on. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
that
hey,
budget on that power was crazy. I mean, I appreciated the women's tag. Charlotte had the most time in the ring at 59 minutes and 50 seconds.
she
You could
was
tell they
laying
were
down
trying
for
to.
most of it. But
Oh
hey,
yeah,
she
she
was
laid
there.
down for 40 minutes. She laid down for a good 40. If she was in there for 59, she was really sleeping, taking a nap. But shout out to Tiffany. Welcome back to Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her for being back. That's another interesting thing to see. What does Tiffany do that now she's back? I still see they got like her and Charlotte doing the little whole stare down situation. Who's still that? You know what I'm
As
saying?
long as she stay away from Nia, I'm cool.
Yeah.
As long as
Well,
she stay
Nia,
away from Nia.
I think that's shipped and sell, man. Nia's with Lash and they got their thing to figure out, and I don't think they're gonna revisit that. But I do wonder, how does Alexa Bliss handle Charlotte accidentally, um,
Mm-hmm.
getting her out? That's do they play into that or do they kind of like breeze over it? Alexa be kind of like forgiving because
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte is the one that's more. But Charlotte low key did look hurt that she didn't catch her, but I don't really buy it. I don't never trust a Charlotte or a Flair. whichever,
So
whichever
I
way you want to
mean,
go with that.
we'll see. Now, I'm sure they're gonna set up a potential breakup storyline with them as well. I mean, Elimination Chamber is right around the corner, so It's going to be
Yeah.
interesting to see who's going to be a part of that on the women's side of things. But overall, I'm okay with Liv winning it. Want to
Yeah.
see what they're going to do with her for the Judgment Day. And, we can kind of keep that story going forward and see how things going to play out, man.
Yeah,
But,
but you gotta be happy. You gotta be happy with this though, bro. You got Natty, you got Maxine situation, you got the Becky situation, you got Naya and her and Lash, you got Raquel, the situation with the Judgment Day, you got um I don't know what they're gonna do with Bailey and them, but I mean they might throw them in there somehow. You still got Oscar, Kyrie, the EO still does look like she be hurt by what happened with the friendship. You know what I'm saying? You
mhm,
still got freaking Rhea, Raquel. I mean, I think it's a good. We're in a good space for
mhm,
the women, the women's card. Like I think we're in a really good spot. We ain't even talking about what's gonna happen with Jordan Grace and Jade, and
yeah,
when, if Bianca comes back, and
yeah,
ah, you can, man. Hey, bro, they if they don't know what they could do, bro, you got a lot of opportunity to cook. So I will say
yeah.
I'm proud of the women, and they actually held it down. May not have appreciated when you was there. The crowd, y'all know how they be doing, bro. Y'all know how they do out there in Saudi.
Hmm.
Whatever. I'm not gonna
They
speak on
like
it
what
because
they like, and they will not say anything or show any type of energy
hey,
if
that's
they don't
cool.
like it. That's
That's cool.
that's just
That's fine.
and guess what? They can. That's what they want to do because they are
They
in
got the
their
bread.
country. They
Yeah.
in their country. That's their customs. They don't give a damn. They will give you a 10-minute pyro show just to flex how much they don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
They did.
And guess
They
what?
did.
TKO gonna be like, hey, keep bringing the checks, and we here. Didn't someone say that Triple H is talking about running it back at Saudi again for the Royal Rumble next year? Didn't they say that? I thought someone
Oh,
had said that.
brother.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. So I saw someone commented that Triple H had said that in the post show. I don't know. But it makes sense because guess what? Guess where WrestleMania at next year, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
already official. Well, GG's. So not only are we gonna
Stop
have the
lying.
Royal Rumble
Wait,
back
wait,
there,
stop lying, bro. Hold on. I will agree to this.
damn.
Hold on, bro. Chill out. 2027.
That's why they had the pyro for 10 fucking minutes. Yeah, GG's, bro.
While no official announcement has been made for the Royal Rumble 2027 location yet, current reports and media from early 26 suggest WWE has expanded its deal with Saudi Arabia to potentially
Yep.
host major PLEs like the Royal Rumble in 26, 27, with strong speculations pointing to Riyadh or
No, it's not. Ross, you just believe everything these JAGs say.
Abdullah Sports City. It's just strongly. I think they're gonna strongly consider it. They're in this running back phase
Bro.
right now.
Hey, Devin, if they go back, I'm kicking you out. You can go over there and watch the show. How about that, Devin? If they go back to Saudi, you going to take a flight with them because you won't be here no more. How about that? How
And
about
Devin,
that?
you a JAG that we believe, because your ass gave us some misinformation the other day.
Yeah, we would have been late to the show because of you, Devin.
I still didn't forgive you for that, man. I'm like, man, oh, Devin be knowing what he talking about.
The same
Damn, Titan.
JAG. But nevertheless, man, it
It
is what
was a
it
good one.
is. They in bed with Saudi, so we just got to deal with it if we want to watch it. It is what it is. Um,
AJ and
we got
Gunther.
Yeah, we got to talk about AJ and Gunther, man. First and foremost, thank you, AJ, for
Appreciate you,
an
man.
amazing career in WWE, an amazing wrestler, a phenomenal wrestler. All pun intended.
Mm-hmm. Pun
They
intended.
showed out.
Yeah, they
They
did.
showed out. They showed out
Yeah.
for sure, man. This was, in my opinion, the best match of the night. Had the
Yeah.
most emotional weight.
Mm-hmm.
They cooked. And I'm just glad that AJ didn't tap, bro. Salute,
Yeah,
put the
that's the
salute
best of it all.
emojis in the
Yeah.
chat. I'm
Yeah, he
glad
didn't tap.
AJ didn't tap, man. He passed out. This was a good match. It's a really great match. A match that I'm sure AJ, is proud of being able to say, "Hey, this was my last one in
Mm-hmm.
WWE." And the faces, the
Yeah.
shocked faces of the
Yeah.
people in the venue just tells you the story that ultimately once Gunther beat John Cena and the way he did it, it's safe to say Gunther is not losing no time soon, bro. He's
Yeah.
not. He's not. They have given him 3 legendary careers within the span of a year.
Yeah.
Less than that,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Less than a year.
So honestly, they are trying to build him up as the next big bad, and I think it's kind of working, especially with them live audiences. It's working. I know some people don't like it, but this is what they're doing. This is the route they're going. And honestly, shit, at this rate, the only, there's a couple more individuals that need to go ahead and get ready to hop on that retirement train. We already
Mhm.
know one. All I'm saying is, if they're doing this, there's only one other person that needs to be added to that gauntlet. You already know who it is. And we'll talk about that individual later on.
Yeah.
Because there ain't really much for him to do in WWE either. He's done it all.
Yeah.
He's done it all. He's won multiple championships. He's had multiple vacations, paid ones. He's done it all. Just like AJ Styles, he's done it all essentially in WWE. Just like John Cena, done it all. Just like Goldberg did it all in wrestling in WCW and a little bit in WWE.
Mhm.
At some point, it's like, all right, you got to hang it up. And they found their person to make you hang it up.
Yeah.
So, but nevertheless, that match was really good, bro. Really good.
Yeah.
They showed
that's
out.
one of my favorite matches of the night. Again, like Ross was saying, a lot of emotional ties to it. I mean, that's what builds to great matches sometimes. The story behind it, the risks, the consequences of if you lose, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, but for it to be his last match, him coming out in the same gear he did when he actually came in the original time and
In
just
2016.
looking like himself, like, I mean, he didn't look like he missed a step, you know? I mean, it
Yeah,
was
no, you look good
it
out
was
there.
not yeah, it's
You look
not like
great out there.
AJ, yeah, you need to retire because nah, bro, I think he's what, 45 years old, still in great shape.
Yeah.
Still getting up, still jumping over the rope like it ain't nothing. I mean, that's a lot to be proud of. And you do want to hang up the gloves, wrestling gear, whatever you want to call it, by choice, not it making you. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm always happy when wrestlers are able to walk away by choosing,
Yeah.
not because of an injury or a career ending situation. So for that, just definitely want to salute AJ for a phenomenal career, pun intended.
Mhm.
And just looking forward to the next things that he take on, within life and in his career. But it was a great match. Gunther is definitely, I mean, he's somebody's Brock now.
Yeah,
You
he's
know what I'm
he's the
saying?
new generation's Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
those
he
who don't
is.
understand the hype and don't get it, he's the new
Oh, he turns
generation's Brock
49.
Lesnar.
Oh, he's 48. Even older.
AJ said he wanted to retire before we saw the side of him that was essentially washed, and that he put his gloves back on because the crowd was booing. Hey,
Oh yeah, because he
he
was
didn't
trying to
look
take him off and sit
he
him
didn't
down.
look washed to me. He didn't look
Not at
washed to
all.
me. He looked great out there, but I understand only he would know how his body feel. And if he feels like this was the perfect moment to end it off, cool. I mean, like I said, he's had a legendary WWE career. He's had a legendary wrestling career.
Yeah.
And honestly, great send off. Crowd showed him some love afterwards. And Gunther, he's added another Infinity Stone, y'all. We don't know who's next.
Yeah.
Someone said Michael Cole. Someone
Michael
said Randy
Cole.
Orton. If he makes Randy Orton retire, bro, all right, bro. All right, dog.
I don't know. I
What
don't
what are
think
we
that'll
doing,
fit.
bro? Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Niggas will
that.
really riot. Wait a
I
minute.
don't
You
think. I
made
don't
tell
think
me you
Randy.
made him retire John Cena and Randy?
Nah, I don't think that. I don't. I don't think that. I don't see him doing Randy, bro.
The legend
That
killer getting killed by the career killer.
now we really gonna have a problem. You feel me? Look,
Don't
somebody said,
even
don't even
think
think about. Don't even go there, bro. Don't even put that
Bro,
energy in the
niggas is
atmosphere.
already in the chat like, bro, I'm about to square up with this nigga, bro. Like,
Yeah. No, straight up, bro. I
right
think
next.
career killer versus legend killer at Mania. I mean,
mean,
that does sound, that would sell. Don't get it
it would.
twisted now.
It would.
But
I mean,
I just don't want him
WWE
making.
would you would cook with that.
You can't make Randy pass out on his last match, bro. Like
We're gonna have to shoot Gunther at this point. I keep telling niggas, bro. Sometimes if you can't win a fucking match, and we gotta talk about that, you might as well just shoot this nigga. But nevertheless, this was a great match. Thank you once again, AJ, for a
Shout out, AJ.
legendary career. And you know, we really do appreciate what he's done.
Let's give him some. Let's give AJ some power.
Yeah, give him some pyro. Shout out to Rod with the 5, with the tears, man. Get the subs. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. We just over here having a recap of what happened for the Royal Rumble. But speaking of a recap and speaking of someone that needs to go and get the gun, Sammy versus Drew. What the fuck was that, bro?
It's time to load
God
it up.
damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it, Sammy.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna lose, and that's fine.
Not it's like just, that though, bro.
It's just how they told the story of how he lost, bro.
Yeah.
They literally had my man injure himself and sell the back injury, and that's why essentially he couldn't get no real offense and momentum going because he hurt himself. He hurt himself.
What are they doing with Sammy, bro? At this
point? I don't. It was basically a glorified squash match, bro. It was, bro.
It was.
He beat this nigga down methodically. He hit him with 3 Future Shock DDTs in a row to get him out of there. He hit him with multiple claymores to get him out of there. He threw this nigga through the announce table to get him out of there. And then he said, nah, I'm not going to let the officials check up on you. Hit him with a claymore. Then said, no, I can pin you, but no, I need to make a statement. Made that nigga look as the boot came to his face again, and then packed him up.
Yeah.
And then made the referee come out the ring and raise his hand as Sammy's looking like a defeated, sad puppy. And now he's 0-12 against one nigga. If there's anybody that needs to get the gun, it's Sammy. I'll be right back. I'm getting my food.
Yeah, I wonder what the hell is beeping, bro. I'm like, man, you got a bomb over there? But yeah, Sammy. What are they doing with Sammy, bro? Like, I just want to have a real moment with y'all, bro. What the hell are they doing with Sammy? Like, stop giving me hope for niggas he going against just to pack him up. How's it going, Stacy? Like, bro, he killed him. Like, at this point, you killing his character. Smalls? You killing his character. Him, like, bro, they are really, this is a freaking.
Someone said it's
character homicide. Yeah.
Hold on. So early in the chat, I think this is the same person. They said, hey, Sammy, hold the bacon on my BLT or something like this. Or I think he said, hold the lettuce on my BLT, whatever he said. The nigga commented, is my BLT ready yet? What a loser.
You can't, but I mean, you can't say anything. Like, heel Sammy is the best Sammy. Yeah, hey, man, I don't know, fam. At this point, it's like y'all trying to tear up who he is because y'all go and use him as the poster child for a lot of these, you know, European tour spots and locations because you know everybody loves them some Sammy, which we do as well. But it's like you keep letting the dude get packed up. You keep letting him have like this, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to do it. I'm going to beat Gunther. I'm going to da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to beat Drew. I'm going to da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to beat CM. It's just like, okay, Sammy. Like, nobody taking you serious. It's been, what, 3-4 years now, bro? And they still little boy and Sammy? Like, all right, what we finna do, bro? Is he going to be just an almost gonna get it ass wrestler? Cool. But y'all got to figure out which one y'all want to do, bro. Because y'all keep putting Sammy in these situations to make him look like he deserve or should be somewhere, and then you tear him all the way down.
Mm-hmm. He did beat Gunther. Yeah, he did. And that was a great moment.
That's what I'm saying. That
was a fantastic moment.
It's like a cell tower, bro. We going up, down, up, down. It's like, man, which one? Is he somebody I should I'm always going to respect him, but is he somebody that I can look at as like, hey, man, hey, Sammy? Or it's going to be like, man, that's just Sammy, bro. That's a regular Raw episode. That's a regular SmackDown episode. Like, come on, bro. They got to figure out what they're gonna do with him because I expected more out of this match. I think the match itself probably wasn't bad when you go back and look at it. The expectations is what made it bad. I just thought Sammy was gonna have some more dog in him. The first time Drew hit him with his finisher and he kicked out, I'm like, all right, we finna get this kind of Sammy. You got to beat him to a pulp in order for him to actually lose. And I didn't know they was gonna hear me and actually beat his ass to a pulp.
Sammy turned into CJ Stroud is tough, bro.
I ain't got no comment, bro. I can't.
That's so
Sammy's
tough,
just too goofy.
bro.
As much as I like Sammy, he's in that LA Knight mode
CJ
now.
Sammy, bro, is crazy, man.
Yeah, and it's just WWE. See, the difference between LA Knight and Sammy, you could actually believe LA Knight can go crazy and go far if they wrote him to do so. Sammy, I still don't believe. Like, he just don't give you that vibe that Sammy gonna go really be a dog. He just know how to get his ass whooped good. That's it.
Yeah, man. I don't know what they do with him. I mean, he got beat up like soundly. There was no cheating involved. Like Drew didn't even cheat. He beat him clean.
Remember he low blowed him one time. And Sammy kicked out.
Yeah, no, that was did he?
Yeah. Remember when he pushed the ref? Oh no, that was AJ.
That was Gunther. That was Gunther. Yeah, no.
That's even worse. So Drew didn't even cheat.
Yeah, no.
That's even worse. I'm mixing matches. This nigga Drew didn't even cheat.
No,
he still beat you.
Nah, Drew.
And that's what Drew do. Drew normally go low, and he didn't even have to do that.
Yeah, bro. Drew didn't even cheat, bro. He didn't even cheat, bro. He beat him clean, soundly. So that's why I'm like, it's kind of hard if you're trying to root for a babyface character to try to overcome the heel now. Well, he beat you clean, decisively too. It wasn't even like it was like it could have went either way. No, he beat you decisively. Hey, bro, go ahead and get your BOT sandwich. It's already in the back. They made it for you. It's getting cold. Go back there and get your sandwich, bro. Because catering is all that's all people will look at you. And Sammy's a fantastic wrestler. But yeah, man, the way they booked it, I was just like, I was hoping they were going to give it a little bit more fight and maybe give Sammy an out to want to try to maybe go to the Elimination Chamber and win it to prove that he can beat Drew. If you're going to do that story, I thought that's the story they were going with. But no, they just gave this nigga Drew extra ammo. Nigga went on X and posted 12-0. Didn't have to say that.
Did he?
Bro. I think he did. I think I seen that. Look. He just went on X, post 12-0, bro.
This nigga Drew gotta be stopped, bro.
I mean, what can you do? He's 12-0 against one nigga. Sammy, shoot him. Simple as that.
You gotta shoot him, Sammy. Sammy, you gotta shoot Drew, bro.
Just shoot him, bro.
Yeah, he sure did. 4 hours ago. 12-0.
Yeah. 12-0, bro. Like it was like another day at the job, bro. It wasn't nothing hard. So I don't know what they do with Sammy. Maybe he's in the Elimination Chamber. We will see. That's his really only hope, unless he screws over Drew at some point. Which honestly, Sammy, fuck it. You might as well embrace the hate. He told you on Friday, how bad do you really want it? All right, I'd screw him over in a match or something. Attack him when he's walking backstage. Nah, Drew, you're gonna have to kill me to get rid of me. Simple as that. Pull a Drew on Drew. That's the only way you reason with this nigga. Pull a Drew on Drew. But nevertheless, this was the low point of the show for me personally. I just was expecting Sammy to have a little bit more fight, but that's not the route they went. So I don't know what he's going to do. We'll find out if he's still in catering when we get to SmackDown and if he enjoyed his BOT sandwich. Bet he did.
They just don't need to show Sammy for a while. Like, just go back on vacation for a little bit, because you did all that resting to come back and still getting your ass whooped. Don't call me back in here creative if I ain't getting a belt or something. Stop it. You're demoralizing my character at this point.
Facts. And last but not least, obviously, the men's Royal Rumble match. Now, it started with some controversy. And I'm starting to believe maybe it wasn't an accident, like a botch. I'm starting to believe it kind of feels like it was maybe a work with the whole
Mm-hmm.
Braun Breaker's name being
Exposing it.
leaked. Yeah, because the only reason why I say that is how things changed up. Because they would have had to change up certain. Well, maybe it was because you can still kind of work it if you have Oba come in at number two, Braun Breaker come in at number one. You can still get the same effect. It
No,
would
you
just
don't.
be different. You don't
Because
think so?
how do you get somebody to attack Braun and get knocked out before he even gets a
Mm,
chance to start fighting? You see what I'm saying? Like to me, it worked perfect because you let Oba go in there first. Well, it starts from Adam and Paul.
yeah.
Adam is like, all right, bet. Adam is working up. I don't think Adam he got some dog in him a little bit. It might not really be. It might be more cat than dog, but I think he got a little bit of dog there. And he was like, all right, bet. Y'all want to play with me? Oh, okay, you called such and snitched on me, even though I still don't know who you called. But all right, bet.
Hmm.
I got your ass. I got you. Oh, you thought Brown was gonna be in them? No. He probably know that somebody came in. He probably know what's going on. Ain't gonna turn a blind eye to shit happening to them since they want to play him like that. But I think it worked out because you have Obi in there. You have Braun coming in at number 2, which they're
Hmm.
mad about. But as he's walking in, you get Mystery Man come pack him up, beat his ass enough to just throw him in the ring and let Obi just throw him on out. I loved how that went. And I think
Hmm.
if that's not a work, that means a dope ass story fell in y'all lap from an accident. And
Yeah,
if it was a
possibly.
work, then bravo for fooling everybody because I know that's
Yeah.
something that's probably hard to do.
Yeah.
Who do we think the mystery man was though? I mean, is it Seth?
Somebody that's affiliated with Seth. Someone that's affiliated because that didn't look like Seth. And the thing is, Seth would have let it be known it was him. You
Yeah,
know,
revealed
Seth.
itself. Yeah,
Seth would have revealed himself as the one to screw over Braun Breaker.
somebody said
Someone,
Austin Theory or Finn. I don't think Finn would have. I don't see Finn doing that. It has nothing to do with like CM Punk, right? Like, that's kind of
yeah,
like
I don't
to
know if
me
it's
who he got his
Finn. I
eyes
don't
on.
know. Yeah, Finn is doing his own thing with CM Punk. They gotta rectify that situation. So I don't think it's Finn, but it could be somebody else that's working with Seth. Once again, maybe
Yeah,
it's Austin Theory. Didn't look like Austin Theory, but you
yeah, it didn't
never
look like
know.
Austin Theory.
So that's why I'm like, it got to be somebody once again that's aligned themselves with Seth, because that's not a
Mm-hmm.
coincidence that two masked individual keep using Seth's finisher.
Yeah,
Why? That's
that's the real
like
question.
why is Austin Theory using Seth's finisher, and why
Mm-hmm.
is this masked man using Seth's finisher?
Yeah,
There's something going on there.
they're
There's
trying to
there's some
tell a
there,
story.
there's something going on there. We just don't know. But I do think whoever it is, they're definitely working with Seth. Seth
Yeah,
is the mastermind behind all of this. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Braun Breaker, because I know he gonna be pissed. Like this nigga got eliminated before he could even do anything.
yeah. Oh yeah, he gonna be hot. That's why watching Raw gonna be kind of like
A must
interesting.
watch to see what type of timing he's gonna be on.
But Paul fake as
Rikishi.
hell because he sure wasn't. Paul was still happy later on because he was, riding
Yeah.
somebody else's coattail. But we'll get to that.
Yep.
Biggest uh mentions to Obafemi. Let's give it up
Oh
for
yeah,
Obafemi,
bro.
bro. Like
He
that
looked
that
great
that
out there, bro. He looked great. I love it. I loved it. Until, but I loved it.
yeah
That
yeah.
was
Oba
that was
Oba looked phenomenal.
he
He
looked
did.
good out there, bro. He was
Yeah
packing everybody a one-on-one.
yeah
That shit
yeah
was he dominated, and that's how they need to book him.
yeah
That's it. There's nothing else you need to do. The crowd was doing the they were
yeah.
chanting, oh,
Oba
bro.
Oba. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
there. It's
the
there.
aura was already there. They gave him
Yeah.
pyro around the stadium. The aura
Mm-hmm.
was there. He
Yeah.
looked like someone that you need to be afraid of. He looks
Yeah.
like a legit beast out there. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
so glad they gave him the opportunity to show that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, I think a good first matching, like a good formidable match opponent for him would be Rusev. I do think that'll
That
be
would be cool.
something. That'll be something to be like, hey, Brute versus Brute. but I'm be a little bit more brutish than you. To show you what's up, I wouldn't knock it. Shout out to Javon.
Yeah.
Javon,
Was
he
out there
held
for
his
about 40 some
own.
minutes, 46
Yeah,
minutes.
he was out there for a minute, and Javon, um, he's so comfortable in where he at and how he wrestles, and he just brings that fresh
Mhm.
new,
The
like
young
that
OG, yeah.
charismatic young like energy, that you love to see. It's just every time he in there, bro, I'm just happy for him. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
can tell he happy to be there, and he gets into it. You feel me? He really gets into it. Hated that Cody got Trick out, but I do feel like that might tell something else as well, because they've had the words and stuff like that towards each other. So you could tell there's going to be something there. Even
Mhm.
though Cody's going to be occupied, I feel like Cody's going to be so occupied with Jacob and what he got going on that Trick might be a tyrant to him as well. I think you could kind of play on that as well. But nah,
Mhm.
shout out to Javon, shout out to Trick. Hey, we got Powerhouse Hobbs,
Powerhouse Hobbs.
aka Royce Keys.
Yeah.
He
Nah,
was
he had a
cool.
nice showing.
Yeah,
They already put him on the main roster, so it's gonna be interesting to see whether he go to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. But the brothers showed out in this
yeah, they
Royal
did.
Rumble.
Shout out,
Future
hey,
talents, that you
love to
can
see it,
kind of get
man.
invested in. So Trick Williams looked good out there with his mink coat on, packing boys up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I love it. The brothers showed out in this Royal Rumble, and then, of course,
You want to get to it? Let's get to it. Let's get to it, bro. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to it, bro. Let's go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
nigga put the shades on, bro.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it, bro. Because you know they had to do it, bro. You know they had to do it, bro. You know they had to do it, bro. I knew these niggas. I knew. And you remember, because when we were sitting there, I was just like, it's dope for what we seeing. I'm loving what they doing with Oba. And I told you for 1 second, I said, I just hope they don't do what I think they might do. Had Oba in here at one, packing up niggas left and right. But there's only one man that could defeat the nigga that you think can pack up everybody. And that's bum-ass Brock Lesnar. What kind of bullshit was that? Huh?
They said they knew you was having too much fun.
Bro, like way too much damn fun. Them niggas was really, I'm like, bro, nah. Don't be occupied, Oba. Soon as I saw him fiddling and shit by the rope, I knew it. I seen the racism in that nigga eyes the minute he looked at Oba.
God.
Oh, you a ruler? You a ruler over who? Not me, boy.
Come on.
Get on out of here. Come on, wait.
I seen the racism in his eyes.
Dog, like, nigga. I don't care who else. Hell, I'd rather Cody get him out. Like, somebody. At least I know he got a black wife. Like, bro, somebody that's qualified. But nah, you gonna let this nigga get him out? That's his resume. You confirmed what was on his resume. Yeah, I went and grabbed the pool stick too. They just couldn't see that on camera. Man, I wanted to bash something. Cause bro, as soon I'm like, bro, you got this nigga looking so strong. They doing face-offs and shit, and Brock, yeah, you here, boy. Come on to my ranch. And you gonna let him that annoys me, bro. Because you know why? You know why it annoys me, Ross? Because they didn't do that bullshit with Braun Breaker. You know what the fuck they did? Excuse my language. God damn it. You know what they did? They protected Braun. You know that? They made him, they put them together. So that way Braun didn't have to see and face Brock. This nigga got his ass beat before Brock even came in the ring. You won't ever got to see them niggas in the same area if they not on teams. Why not? But you let Oba come in there dominating. I mean, putting belt to ass. And as soon as Brock bum ass come in there, the whole climate changed. All of a sudden, dragging off punches, slaps don't hurt no more. Niggas just swinging on heat. No selling and shit. What part of the business is this? Like, man, if Oba don't, he better bleed. Oba better have Brock blood on his fists, his gloves. That's the only time I'm gonna be satisfied. If not, I'm gonna write a fucking letter. I am.
Not a letter, bro.
Bro, WWE, I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of it. I'm about tired of that bullshit. Oba better retire him. I don't even want Gunther to retire. Hey,
it's gonna be Gunther, bro.
Nah, bro. No, I don't know that. I don't know
bro.
that.
It's gonna be Gunther. If they didn't have Oba eliminate Brock, then 10 times out of 10 it's gonna be Gunther. If they would have had him eliminate Brock, then I could have possibly seen that. But nah, it's gonna be Gunther. It's gonna be Gunther.
Oba gotta retire him or nothing. Because
it's gonna be Gunther.
Hell
it's
no,
gonna be nothing. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be Gunther, bro.
Okay, well let him stay in. Let him stay in. Let him win another fight.
Let this nigga stay in.
Let him stay
That's
in, bro.
Crazy for you to say
let
that.
Him stay.
That's crazy.
Stay. Because it's some bull.
Unless they set up a match at WrestleMania. That's the only thing I can think of. Oba versus Brock.
To then what? Let Brock. I don't trust them niggas in creative. You seen Unreal? I could just imagine they in there.
We're gonna let the Beast come back and we're gonna let him come in. We're gonna be beating niggas' ass.
And then one thing I know though, when Brock get in there, that's over. Can't stand them niggas, bro. Like, damn, bro. You could have, if anything, bro, you could have let somebody else eliminate Oba, and how you eliminated Brock was cool. Even though that shit was just
we like, damn near missed it because Jay was yeeting. He got eliminated through Jay's entrance. We almost missed it. It was LA Knight and Cody. They eliminated Brock, which that's a big moment, right? But we too busy listening to the yeet.
Dub acted like Miss Pearly from Friday After Next with his hating ass. Yeah, I'm hating, bro. It's hate. It absolutely is hate.
Yeah, what's up?
Appreciate you for the 100 bits. Because the old guy comes in and still dethrones the new guy who is the future for a bag of chips. But I'm hating. Right? I'm hating. Like, how niggas is fake as hell. I'm hating. Bro, we was over here enjoying ourselves, fam. Oba was doing something generational. I'm hating because he doing something generational, and the one nigga that can't ever stand seeing a nigga doing something generational come in and break that up yet again, and I'm the one hating. I'm scarred. I'm not hating. I'm actually on Dub's side this time. Man, I don't care. I didn't think Oba was going to win. If he would have eliminated Brock, oh, bro, that would have been my night. But you don't do it, cool. Brock don't eliminate him, cool. Somebody else eliminate Brock, cool. They don't get that. They get they stare off moment that, yeah, one day. That shit, oh, I'm cool. Because I can see a future feud or match. Why already, though? Why you already had to? It should have been 3-4 niggas trying to get Oba that makes him look strong, that make him look as dominant as he was in the entire match, and you believe it. Yeah. But you never gonna believe shit because if Brock ass still around, ain't never winning. And you ain't never gonna be, and if you do win, you ain't gonna have it for long. Because he's coming for your ass. That's all I be saying, bro. I'm gonna chill. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna chill. But I'm just saying, I would have wished, outside of my bias, because it's heavily on Brock against him, but a strong face-off with them two, I would have rather that. Even if they didn't get a chance to touch each other, if they would have just came just like this, and then somebody got in between and did all that shit, like the Miz when he got in and all right, I can live with that. You got two people that you want to keep looking strong. I can live with that. It took two people to let Brock out. I mean, yeah. Like, certain people get to look strong, bro. I wanted to face off with Brock and Jacob. That too. To be honest, in a way, they show Brock is slightly afraid to face Oba because he took advantage when Oba was. Man, fuck all that. All that, bro. All that, man. All that. I hear you, and I can see the vision. I can. But I do not trust WWE when it comes to Brock and making sense in his matches. I see the vision. I see the vision. Yeah, nigga. And I tried to think of everything to help me calm down. Yeah, this nigga had to push him out while he was turned around. His back was turned, nigga. You ain't doing face to face, pump. But at the same time, I do not trust these niggas booking a match. Oba fuck around be with Apollo Crews with these niggas if Brock's still in there. Pass me the antelope. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga gonna still be there. I did that too good. I'm sorry. But you don't like Brock touching black people. You know what I mean, bro. You know what I mean, fam.
It's a BSB slush for sure.
Y'all, I hate when y'all act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, the thing is, we got to see how things play out. We don't even know what show he gonna be on, Oba. So we got to see how that's gonna play out as well. But ultimately, Drew cost Cody once again, cost him in a crucial moment. You know, cost him the Royal Rumble. So I need Cody to just go ahead and shoot this nigga too. Fuck it.
Yep,
He disrespected your dead dad, took the title from you, and keeps making it a point of why you will never get it back, and then cost you the match. So yeah, shoot that nigga.
Yeah.
Simple as that. If I don't see that, I don't care. Shoot that nigga, bro. Shoot this motherfucker. Like what's his name said from Wanted, and get it over with, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Now we gotta obviously talk about the Gunther coming out there at number 30. This nigga on 50 HP. He comes out there. He's the last entrant, and ultimately,
hold on. Before you get there, original El Grande.
Oh yeah, talking about Chad. Yeah, he's back.
Like,
nigga buff. Nigga been working out.
Yeah. Running around with that mask on, he better be working out. I bet you they set up a match.
All right, Gambit.
Loser has to take. What happened?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, keep going.
Loser has to take off the mask. Right? Since we fighting over masks and stuff and items. Throw that in there. Hey, we're going to set up a match. Whoever loses have to reveal themselves. This fraud, which both are, but I guess one is more fraud than the other, which is crazy.
Facts.
And what we doing with Mr. Iguana Man?
That was just a AAA collab. That's it.
Because if I'm fan, I'm pissed. I'm hot, bro. You let a Mr. Iguana pull up in the Royal Rumble before me, and I gave you a good match in Ireland. Ireland, come on, bro. But like you were saying, Gunther, this nigga here, bro, leg hurting. The craziest thing to let you even know for sure they're trying to push Gunther again heavily. This nigga was limping, walking in there. He looked like he had already been in a match. The way his body was moving. This nigga got in there at 30 with a good 8-9 other people already still in there. And still lasted to be the last two.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe he do face Randy.
Yeah. I think
'Cause
they're
they
building up as the
pushing
new
that.
big bad. But ultimately, you know what's funny? Roman winning, the timing of it is funny because he did literally just dropped a clip like the day before talking about how
Oh yeah, then the writing and
things
stuff.
hasn't really changed since he lost.
Mhm.
Only for him the next day to win
To
the Royal
win.
Rumble. Say, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Hey, I know one thing. If things start cooking because of him,
Well,
we're gonna have a bigger conversation.
yep, just Tostinos. You know your pizza, my boy.
That's a big backish.
Michael Cole mentioned it. Also, he did say that.
Not DiGiorno.
No, not the journal this time.
Roman ain't gonna show up until Mania. Nah, you ain't gonna be able to do that.
No, he
You
gonna
can't
be
do
there
that.
because
You gotta be
he has
there.
to, he has to set up who he's going for, and I think honestly, we make it that CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, and I ain't gonna lie to you,
That'll cook.
that shit is going to cook. I think we're getting CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I think Drew's kind of sold up right now with Cody and Jacob. I think we getting CM Punk versus Roman Reigns
You think
because
we're
the
gonna get a
story is
triple
there.
threat?
Huh?
You think we're gonna get a triple threat?
With who? Who else?
Cody and Jacob and Drew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could possibly see that. Maybe Randy getting into the mix. Someone said the Z-Bros. Yeah, the Z-Bros going at it, bro.
Do we
And
revisit who packed up Jacob last year?
you said what?
Do we ever revisit who packed up
Well,
Jacob last year? Or you think they're
I
gonna
mean,
breeze over?
they're probably they're gonna have to expound on that story. I think we finally get some type of clarification there, maybe,
Mhm.
with these three guys. Jacob
Jacob
said it was Drew,
Drew.
but Drew said it wasn't him. So why would Drew keep lying about it?
Yeah,
That's the only thing. There got to be something else going on.
because that's not Drew character to lie. If he do something, he's gonna brag about doing some stuff like that. I don't think he would
Mhm.
actually lie about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So bigger question is both champions going to be champions out of WrestleMania?
I don't see it. I don't see it. I see Drew retaining before. Honestly, that's a tough one. I have to think about that because the thing is,
Yeah, nah. If he said what he said, I don't see CM Punk holding it.
damn, Roman as your world heavyweight champion, that would be crazy. Because I do think Seth was supposed to be involved in this, but because he got injured, it changed things once again.
But it helps things because he's should be able to come back now, right?
I don't know. We don't know when his timetable to come back.
That's
'Cause
the bigger question here. Because if he can get involved, that makes this all the more interesting.
Well, that's the thing. He's going to be focused on Braun. I think if Seth does come back, it's going to be Seth versus Braun at WrestleMania. I think they're
But
going to
that's
go.
still
make
all in
that.
the same umbrella too, though, because Braun wants the belt
Mhm.
from CM Punk. CM Punk may be facing Roman, Seth,
Mhm.
Roman, Braun, CM Punk, and let's not act like the Vision ain't been a nuisance to CM Punk, and he hasn't been to them throughout this whole ordeal either.
Roman trashed the World Heavyweight Championship. When did he trash it? Or is Seth back already? I don't know. I don't know. Someone said Bronson Reed is the biggest cuck out of all of this. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bronson ain't getting nothing out of this, bro.
just there. He getting TV time. You know what I'm saying? He getting to jump up a couple of ropes and fall down real heavy on his stomach onto people. He's getting to do a lot. He's he living a dream.
He called it the second place belt. Well, it was the second place belt. Technically, it was the third place belt. It was. That's WWE's fault. That's technically Vince's fault. Because Vince booked
giving it a
Brock
hierarchy.
and Roman and then didn't think of a way to separate the titles. It was a winner takes all. Roman won it, right decision, but then didn't separate the titles. So Monday Night Raw was left with no world champion because Roman had it. So USA was like, hey, bro, this nigga Roman is not even on our show. We need a world champion. So they brought back the World Heavyweight Championship. So, of course, it was technically the third title because the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship was still separated. They said it was unified, but it wasn't really unified yet. People still saw them as two different titles, and then finally they unified it physically. But that's on WWE because they booked themselves into a fucking corner because they had to make another title.
Them niggas be in there really freestyling.
Yeah, bro, they did that themselves. No one told them to do a winner take all match. Brock didn't have to win the fucking championship. He didn't have to win the WWE championship.
It never makes sense. It never makes sense when Brock is involved. I've been telling y'all that for years.
Yeah, bro. Like they did that because it was a high profile match, which we didn't need to see, but it was different because Roman was a heel now. So it was like, oh, this is cool. He's the bad guy now. But once again, Brock didn't need the title. If you would have just kept the title where it was, we wouldn't have this situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he called it the second title, because it fucking was. Now it's a different situation. Now, if he wants, Roman already said when Cody was the champion, he's like, those titles would look better on me. And he never said who he was talking about. Y'all find out soon enough. Well, we fucking finding out. So you telling me Biggie should have won? I'm telling you, Brock didn't need to win at day one, but that's neither here nor there. That's in the past now. Does Roman win the World Heavyweight Championship from Punk and set up Braun versus Roman at SummerSlam? They could do that. They have options. So the Men's Rumble got bad when Jay came out there. Yeah, once Jay came out there yeeting all over. I love Jay, bro. I do.
They gotta stop that.
I love Jay, but now I'm starting to say it. Now even though the fans there love it, they don't give a fuck. Them niggas will yeet until they can't yeet no more. But watching that shit, I'm like, bro, it took him 90 seconds to get to the ring. Why couldn't he just went through the rampway? We got Brock getting eliminated during his song. I want to see that. They almost missed it. I was like, wait, he got eliminated? What the fuck happened?
And this nigga getting eliminated in 8K.
Then this nigga proceeds to run it back, which I knew he was gonna fucking do. Because why not, Jay? Why not try to focus and win? We gotta entertain the crowd.
Didn't y'all do an over under if he was gonna run it back at the? I was like, nah, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that.
I knew he was. Then Roman comes out there. He said, hey, run it back. And Jay run it back. So they run it back and he punches him in the face.
Like, nigga, lock in.
Bro, as soon as Jay came into the ring, Roman's music played. So he literally yeeted for 90 seconds until Roman came out there. Because he was trying to get to the ring.
That's terrible. Yeah, Jay needs something else going on, man. Like, what if Drew drops champion back to Cody to have Roman versus Cody 3?
No, that's too much flip-flopping. And it would hurt Drew more than anything. That would kill him. That would kill him, his character.
Yeah. I think you let Drew hold on for a while because Drew, whether you like Drew or not, Drew is willing to do whatever it takes. That's one thing.
And he's been screwed over multiple times.
Yeah, but that's one thing I do like about his character. Like, he will do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Like, and you don't see that from Sammy. You don't see that from Cody. I mean, if you gonna kind of follow up with the reign that Roman had and before we get to the whole Gunther's phase, let Drew, who shows you that, hey, my match over, I went and obliterated this guy, but I still don't want your ass to win. Here I
Yeah,
am.
bro.
Boom. Like that's something watchable. That causes
Yeah,
conversation.
it is.
I can watch that. Like that's literally letting the chaos flow.
You just want to see how far Drew will go. And this nigga will talk about your dead dad. So, I mean,
burn it in your face.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Fuck it. Because when he does get packed up, it's satisfying. When that nigga got packed up in Hell in a Cell, that shit was satisfying. That shit was satisfying. That nigga hit that Claymore missed to the back of his spine. Yes, bro.
Jacob is the only one I can see that could beat Drew, and I think that's
I'm cool with it.
But see how that leads to story? Because right now, Jacob, I feel like it depend on how they play this out. Because he can have this whole ordeal being mixed between Cody and Drew right now, with his eyes set on Drew because he said he's the one who pushed him. But what if he find out that it actually wasn't Drew? What if his eyes get dead set on Cody? Because Cody's eyes is dead set on Drew and is also dead set on Jacob. I always got to pack Drew up because he's an ass. And now I got to pack you up. You made me lose my damn belt. My title. All because of your malarkey. And you think you better than me? Mr. 7 kids, 1 bed. Nothing to eat. I'm going to show you how bad I am. I could be just as tough as you without having 7 kids on a pull-out bed or air match, whatever the struggle was. I'm going to show you. So that's going to make him and Cody. And while y'all doing that, Drew going to be, willing and dealing, packing people up. There's so many ways you can fix this thing. 7 kids, 1 bed, struggle. Feel me? EBT, housing, all that. Assistance.
Overall, it was a solid Royal Rumble. It was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was.
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part. It has me excited to see what's going to happen, especially on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
It was a good show, bro.